also, I texted you. We played runs last week and I had some great snakes. Like,
Yeah, I was hyped when you sent that. So what? It was off of a ball screen, basically.
yeah. So what happened was he set a ball screen and I was going towards. Oh, what's the name for it? He
The
sent
step
me
up.
a step up screen.
Yeah, yeah,
A step up screen, and the big was like, you see where that Mac logo is, kind of
yeah.
left of it. He was there, and I saw a perfect opportunity to snake it. And the first time I snaked it into like a pull up, and then the second time it happened like another game, I snaked it, and then the big rolled, and then I hit him with like a perfect pass on the roll. Yeah, like
And
that
you had
was my
never done that before? Like that's something you'd never really done much of?
not really. I never really snaked like
Yeah, I'll read through the rest of these, but I honestly love this. This is exactly kind of what I did when I first started watching.
yeah,
And I don't feel like I would know what I know now if I had not taken notes like the way that you just did, writing
okay.
everything out that I can possibly. Because, like you said, it's your first EuroLeague game. You have no idea what the hell's going on.
Yeah,
And for
yeah.
me, I was the same way. When I first started watching high major basketball, I was like, I have no idea what's going on. I need to write out every single thing that's happening. And now for me, when I watch a game, it's like, oh, it comes so easy to me, and I think that like everyone sees the game the same way. But I
Mhm.
forgot just how much time I'd put into studying that stuff.
Mhm.
So this right here, and this is going to be really cool because this is something new. Snaking a closeout. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, yeah.
On this play, what do you think I mean by snaking this closeout?
Dribble left and get back right in front of him towards like the Mac
Yeah.
opposite.
And the reason I bring this up is because this is something that a lot of players do. Basically, what you just said, you blow by this guy getting in here, right
Hmm.
here, because you cut your defender off. And it's a lot harder to guard than you just dribbling right here, which is where you ended up on this play.
Okay.
So let's watch
Okay.
this real quick. And I actually have an example after this. You see where you end up?
Yeah. 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 You're right.
And now let's watch this play.
Okay. Okay.
And what a lot of players do here is they drive and then they don't like snake this. They drive into this help guy and then we'll just drive and kick and it's a broken play. In these
Hmm.
situations with your ability to shoot, it is extremely important to understand this. When you're by that guy off a shot fake, off of attacking a long closeout, snake back to the middle. And
Okay.
that's for any situation. And so right here, this is an example of you picking up your dribble when a play could have been made.
Yeah.
I mean, first off, the most obvious read here, I feel like, is splitting this ball screen.
Oh. Okay.
You
Okay.
see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
If you split that ball screen, when you split a ball screen, so many problems are going to happen. When you reject a ball screen, so many problems are going to happen. If you
Hmm.
quickly change direction and split the screen, you've either got an open layup or he's got to help and the defense is rotating. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
But this
I,
right here definitely could have been a split.
yeah. I had a big problem picking up my dribble too early last season.
He's always like, be players, not plays. Basically,
Okay.
meaning you don't want to be so concerned about doing what coach says, having to do everything a certain way. Like, if there's a read, make the read.
Okay. Yeah, I did see this. I should have faked the pass to the roll, and
Yeah.
then yeah.
Because you're looking directly at the person you want to throw this ball to.
Hmm.
And for him, this is very easy to guard two people.
Yeah.
And he's right here. Now he's right where he needs to be. That's not a long closeout, I feel like. And here, you do a really good job of putting the ball over your head. You did a really good job there. And
Mhm.
in this situation, yeah, like he's at your mercy in this situation.
Okay. When you say fake a pass and make a pass here, do you want me faking it like with my eyes? Do you want me throwing that pass
It
fake?
could be anything. It could be a ball fake. It could be your eyes. I'm
Okay.
telling you, just by looking at that guy rolling to the rim, this guy probably would have overcommitted like crazy on that. And he would have
Hmm.
gone for that steal, and then you can throw this. Or, like I said, you got the ball over your head right now. Two people are on you. You can do whatever you want here. You can throw a pass fake out of this situation. You can do anything here.
Okay.
In any situation, I feel like you could have thrown a pass fake here. Obviously, I'm like predicting, but you could have
Uh,
thrown a pass fake to this guy lifting, and I bet you he would have overplayed that, and you would have been able to hit your guy right here.
okay.
It's just
Okay.
ball. Like I've said, ball fakes. You're playing against humans. Like ball fakes are crazy sometimes. What do you see with this one? It could be really any of. It could be your fault or his fault.
I think it is my fault. I think I went too early.
Yes.
I gotta wait. I really gotta wait.
Fred Van Vliet. You obviously know who Fred Van Vliet is, right?
Hmm.
When he would come off screens, and not everybody does this, but he specifically does this, he will wait. Like he will keep the ball here and he will wait until his man is standing still before he uses a screen. And I bring him up because he specifically does it every single time he uses a screen.
Hmm.
Is if he's in a triple threat and he's waiting for a screen, he will not move until his guy is completely set.
Okay.
But on this play too, once again, this is a great opportunity to snake right here.
Hmm.
Great opportunity to snake. Especially in those step up screens, and you did it, so you know those step up screens are going to be the best situations to snake a ball screen.
Okay. Okay. We have runs today, so I'll definitely look forward.
I mean, what a lot of guys do is in your situation when you're getting pressured like that, don't just pick up your dribble, just use a crab dribble. You know what a
Okay.
crab
Yeah.
dribble is?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just use a crab dribble. So keeping your head up but turning your back to that guy. Don't turn your back and then be facing near half court. Turn your back kind of while you're trying to get your team in the offense with your head still facing the floor and seeing what's going on.
The crab dribble. That's when you hold it like on your hip, right?
That's where think about Chris Paul or think about somebody posting up where their back is
Oh,
protecting
okay.
the ball when they dribble. I've seen Chris Paul literally like back someone down 94 feet.
Okay.
And Steph does that a ton too. When people pressure him, he'll always just turn his back and protect it that way. But once again, when you do that, make sure you're not turning your back completely to where you can't see what's going on. And
You
this
almost
was
got.
this was one of those good plays. Like this was originally a play that I just want to show you because it was a good play. I did want to say though, when you come off this screen, I feel like you get pushed out a little too far.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one thing I noticed with a lot of players that are really, really good at coming off the ball screen is they are
Hmm.
so good at turning the corner. So like
Yeah.
right here, there's no such thing as fouling your own teammate. So a lot of guys when they come off the screen, they'll literally hit their teammate's shoulder. Like you can see them hit
Yeah.
their teammate's shoulder because of how tight they're coming off. You know, coming off this screen, he should not be able to get through this to where he's pushing you off your line.
Okay.
You should be right here. If you can see this drawing, you
Yeah.
should be here and then making that play. And then from this situation, before you deliver that pass to him rolling, put this guy on your back, hostage dribble, and then you can deliver this pass. Just when you're playing against maybe better teams, that's something you would have to do. Yeah, like I feel like you honestly did a good job of getting him into this screen. I feel like
Okay.
there's no reason he should be able to get back in front of you off of that situation.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta cut that. Like, I went too wide. Like, I gotta cut
Yes,
that.
yes. And those are like little details that are really important.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. He showed me far. I gained some weight though, so hopefully they're not shoving me much this year.
Yeah. See, what was this one? I think this was actually a good play. Yeah, but still, once again, I just feel like you're picking your dribble up too early.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Especially when we talked about playing against a hedge. I guess this would be a hedge. I don't know if this is a hedge or a drop.
I think it's a drop. No.
But he's coming out way too high. This
Yeah.
big is coming out way too high.
Mm.
But at the same time, it's not a bad read.
Yeah. 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 I just picked it up too early, to be honest.
And what I was talking about with, we've talked about probing, right?
Yes. What is probing again?
Probing is, it's so hard to explain. It's like you can't even explain it.
I
Probing
think I.
is, you see a lot of players, really, really, really good players. They have like this skip in their step. So the way that your body's turned sideways right here
Uh-huh.
is perfect. That's how you should look. But it's instead of them picking up your dribble, which you're doing, they'll just be skipping and then they'll be looking at the options. While they're dribbling the ball, they're skipping and looking at the options.
Okay.
And so that allows you to keep your dribble live and still see and react to what the defense is doing.
Okay.
And I'm going to send you some examples. There's actually a section on probing if you go back in the ball screen masterclass. That'd actually be perfect for you to look through once this is done.
Okay.
And I'll show you. The player was Milos Uzan on Houston. You know who that is?
What was it?
Milos Uzan. He was you'll see from that video, that skip in his step that I'm talking about.
Miles using it. Why don't I recognize that last name?
If you Once you see what he looks like, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about.
Okay.
But right here, it's just skipping while that dribble's still live instead of picking it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. That's what's probing, right? That's probing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And right here, using a shot fake, 100% using a shot fake. When you come off right here, you're fading out, and he is closing out hard in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
That is a shot fake relocate in that situation. I truly believe that.
Okay.
Instead of you rushing the shot off balance. Because we watched Cam Spencer together. So many
Mhm.
of his plays are shot fake relocates because guys are running him off so hard.
Okay.
And that's one little detail that could increase your 3 point percentage. Is instead
Mm-hmm.
of you rushing those shots, shot faking so you have an open shot instead.
Okay.
So what I wanted to talk about here is when you guys do these handoffs, I feel like you should be looking to shoot this 3 point shot here. I feel like you could have gotten a 3 pointer here.
Okay.
Boom, you come off, did a great job of setting him up. Like for a guy like you, that's a 3 point shot. You turn the corner, come off tight, left, right into a three in that situation. There's no reason you should be stopping early on this handoff right here. See
Yeah.
where you're
Yeah.
stopping? You should be hiding behind this guy to get your shot on the opposite side.
Okay.
You see how you stop right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that little detail is a
The
reason
longer,
why.
the
Yeah.
longer. Yeah.
Hide behind your guy in that situation.
Okay.
And what a lot of guys do when they shoot these 3 pointers off handoffs, once again, they're hitting their teammate. They're coming off left, right into that handoff into a three,
Okay.
hitting their shoulder coming off that tight. Because a lot of times he could be even closer to you. It'd be the same exact thing. You come off tight, left, right, you've got a shot on the opposite side.
Okay. Okay.
What were some takeaways from that?
Um, I wrote, don't pick up dribble too early. I said, I wrote the definition of a crab dribble. I said, swipe hand down on hand check. Then I said, hit screen or shoulders when coming off. I said, don't get bumped off your spot. And I wrote down what probing was. And then I wrote down, to look for the dribble handoff off.
And yeah,
Look.
with that's great. And with the picking up your dribble, what we talked about, that goes with everything. That goes with when you're getting a team in offense, that goes when you're coming off the ball screen. There's a lot of situations where I feel like you're picking your dribble up too early. And with today, so this is week 3. I wanted to kind of check in on everything. Like, how is everything so far? Do you feel like you're getting something out of this so far? And is there anything you'd maybe want to change?
I do have to say, like, my basketball IQ has, I feel like, take like a little step, where like I'm able to read stuff before happenings, and I'm able to like obviously the snaking and like putting the people on my hip are like the two biggest things I really noticed. And then also kind of using my body, like I haven't been using it as much, but like I'm been like there's times where like after the play I realized, wow, I should have used my body there. Like that's what we've been trying to work on.
Yeah, and you can't hide from that either. It's
Yeah,
only going to
yeah.
get worse higher levels you get to.
Mm-hmm.
Because I look at all that stuff really closely. You're going to be trying to use a down screen. You're going to have some guy, hitting you, bumping you, throwing you off your line. And if you let them do that, you're going to have a really hard time at that level.
Mm-hmm.
And so right now, I mean, you playing against these guys, like you've got to flip that switch to where like you're turning corners sharp. You're not getting pushed off on your
Yeah.
drives. You're not letting people, avoid you from coming off shoulder to shoulder or making you uncomfortable pressuring the ball. Like right now is the time where you've got to get comfortable with that. Because like I said, it's only going to get worse. People are only going to get stronger. They're going to get quicker, more athletic. It's only going to get worse from here on out.
Okay.
And so that's really important to continue to understand and just kind of flip that switch to where you're embracing that contact and